Hey everybody, it's Danny with DMF, the Max Finance. That's the channel. I've been gone for a long while. I ain't even gonna hold you. Took some time off for school. I'm a certified HVAC technician now, looking for work in the field. But mainly I have a whole nother job, but I'll talk about that some other time. So what I wanted to talk about in this video was 203K loan, which is a FHA loan. Not many people that I know really use this loan a lot, and sorry, let me turn my phone down. Not many people use this loan a lot that I know of. I don't know that many home buyers. I know a few, like my family, but let's break it down. Just from the little bits I know, this video is probably not going to be that long, probably maybe 3 to 5 minutes, hopefully. I do prattle on a lot when I talk, so let's just get to it. So FHA 203K loan. First off, a FHA loan, First Time Home Buyer Association loan. It's 3.5% down on the purchase price of the house, right? Get that out the front. Make an example. Pull up my calculator. And say, for instance, the house is, let's go with an easy number, 100,000. I mean, there's not many houses in that market. I live in New York, so there's not many houses in that market. But if it's 100,000, and you times that, you can times that by 0.35. My bad, 0.035. Or the way I do it is I just do times 3.5%. And that's what you get. Get 3,500, right? That's not including closing costs and seller's fee or buyer's fee for if you're using a real estate agent. Doesn't include that, right? So basically, if you have 100,000, you put down 3,500. Hopefully, have 3,000 or 4,000 aside extra for closing costs and to pay off the seller, or pay off the real estate agent that you use to broker the payment for the house, right? So a 203K loan is basically part of an FHA loan, but it's an extra measure, right? So say, for instance, you have a FHA, First Time Home Buyer Association inspector. You have to have one of them come and assess the property and tell you what needs to be fixed. So, say for instance, the house, if I remember correctly, is up to 25,000, might be more. I have to look back into that. All my knowledge it's just stuff I read and stuff I haven't fully assimilated into my brain yet. So, let's say the house is 100,000, but it needs, let's go with 20,000 done in internal property damages and stuff that needs to be fixed, like your roof, your interior, a room needs to be fixed, or you need the basement fixed and everything, right? So let's say that cost is 20,000, right? 120,000. The FHA 203K loan would add everything that needs to be fixed, added into the mortgage. So you'd be paying that all at one go. Now, if it's, I find that's a somebody that's looking in the houses, I'm looking in now. Looked at a few. I mainly look on Zillow and Redfin, but that's mainly like out of state. But FHA loan covers all 50 states. Basically, with that is, say for instance, the house is 100,000, right? 20,000, 20,000 plus 100,000 equals 120,000. So now, if you would times that by the 3.5%, which is still there, you would need 4,200 as the down payment on the property. That's good because, excuse me. That's good because if the property needs to be fixed, right, and you have that extra money to put aside, or you want to factor in for the 203K loan, you can, and you can have them fix the house while you pay your down payment and pay everything off. So I find that that's a good method to buy a house, especially if you really like the house and it's not too much work that needs to be done to fix the house. Because if it's a bigger project, If it's a bigger project, you might need more money. Once again, I said I'll make a short on how much more money you would need, or how much it actually covers. It might be 15,000, it might be 50,000. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a real estate, financial expert. I'm not a real estate agent. I'm not a fiduciary. I'm none of that. I'm just going off and giving knowledge of stuff I learned. So hopefully that you will look it up yourself, check it out. Other programs that I've seen I haven't really finished looking at, like it's NACA program. You can look them up. They're good. There's a few more. I had some cohorts of mine send me some stuff that I have to finish reading down and about. But basically, that's the basic gist of the FHA 203K loan. You have to do a FHA loan and then have ask at the table, or ask, and then can you get FHA inspector to come in, check the property, let them appraise it, let them appraise the damages, and then if you're cool with the number, you basically tell them, look, I want to add that on to the FHA loan. You can pay it while you can. If you think about it, it's not that much more that you would paying in a mortgage, right? Because if you do, granted, 4% a year on a mortgage, or 3% a year on a mortgage, but let's just throw out a random number. So if you 120,000 would be the buy price for the whole house. 420,000 is what you need at the table, right? So you would deduct the 420,000. Say 2,000 goes to principal, 2,000 goes to your interest. Your monthly payments, if you decided to do a 30-year with the FHA loan, divided by 12, you pay your mortgage monthly, divided by 12, so you're paying $10,000 a year on that house, and then every month you make a payment, so that's 10,000 divided by 12. What times that? Sorry, divided by 12. You're paying probably, it says 833 with the thing on top, so consecutive threes after it. It's $833 a month. If you're doing that over 30 years, it's probably less than that. And just think about it, like if you start plugging in the numbers, like I'm still working on plugging in the numbers myself, but the safe is you plug in the numbers, and you're getting roughly $800 a month in a mortgage. That's not too bad, and over 30 years, that's lovely. And then technically, if you were paying $120,000 and you're paying that for 10 years, 10 years is just $12,000 a month. Over 30 years, it's a lot less. So let me do that number. That's divided by 30. Divided by 30, that's $4,000 a year you're paying for your house. And then do this math over. That's $333 in a mortgage. And I didn't add on the 4%, but it's probably a little bit. It's not that much more, because 4% of 100 is $4. So, or if you're paying 6%, 7%, 8%, 10% of 100 is $10. So it'll be 3 times 10. It's just 30. You're paying another $30, maybe $360. I'm just piling off with math. What I do is I want to sit down and eventually do the numbers myself, and I'll probably have a chart somewhere set up. But that's about it. I'm not gonna do a separate video for a FHA loan, but an FHA loan does do 3.5% down. I've spoken to a few mortgaging companies that are offering 3.5%. I see some places it's not an FHA loan, but it's 3%. I've seen that a few times. I have to research that further, but that's about it. That's all I really have for the video. I hope everybody have a wonderful day. I'm Daniel technically, but Dan the Max Finance. I hope everybody have a wonderful day. I hope you check out the video. One, love all to the family.